Okay, today we'll see the other text options. As I've shown you, see for this is the text tool, the shortcut for which is F8. Okay, either you can go through this tool or you can directly press F8 and bring that tool option on the screen on your sheet. Okay, so this is the tool. This is text tool. Now to bring the text tool options, what we need to do is on the top bar here, go to text and click on text properties. Okay, now as soon as you click text properties, you will get the text tool options here. These we have seen in our last chapter. The other commands which are there in the text bar here on the top, you see this is the command bar, and we will see all the text options here. Now let's start with tabs first. To see how the tabs tool to see what the tab tool does, what we need to do is we'll go to the text tool first. We'll draw a paragraph box. This is the paragraph box, and I'll write some dummy text here. Okay, this is some text I have written. I'll expand the font. Okay, this is the text here, you can see. Okay, I'll minimize this particular text properties tool options, since we are looking at this tool options here. So we'll minimize this particular thing. Okay, as we click this text properties here, it will maximize, and if you click the small arrows on the top right, you see, you click on that, it will minimize. Okay, so now this is few sample text I have written typed here. What we need to do is we are seeing is looking at is the text in text tabs option. So what exactly the tab does is I've done this particular thing. Will these are the rulers you see on the top. This is the ruler, and this is the ruler, and this ruler measurement is at present is in millimeters. You can change this millimeters to other units, you can say. So to change that thing, what you need to do is just don't select anything on the sheet, come out of whatever your selection is, and from here you see the above the top this top bar option, you see you get an option here. See, this is units. Even in units you can change the millimeters to inches, points, pixels, miles, centimeters, etc. So here what I'll do is I'll select it as centimeters. See, it has changed to centimeters. So now this is 1 centimeter, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. In that way it is still 25 centimeters. Okay, so now we are looking at tab tool. See, this is here on the ruler. As you select this paragraph box, and double click on this, as soon as you double click, you will see the cursor in this paragraph text box. Okay, so after double click, you will see this small L shape what you see here on the top in the ruler. These are called tabs. Okay, so what exactly it does is, when you want to set a tab, what you need to do is on the keyboard you need to keep your cursor anywhere, and you need to press the tab button on keyboard. See, as soon as you press the tab button, it shifts the text to the tab here. See, this is the tab. This tab is actually ending till the end of first word, so it has shifted to the second tab. So that's the second tab. This is the second tab. Again, if I shift tab here, press tab here, so it goes to the third tab. This is the third tab. Okay, again here we cannot use the tab because this particular tab is in between the text. So what I do is I press tab here, so it has slightly moved, but let's press it again so that it goes to the next tab. This is the tab again. To make you more clear to understand, what I'll do is I'll type few figures here. These are the few figures what I've typed. Now let's see how the tab works. Now I'll keep the cursor from where I want to start the tab. So I'll keep the cursor anywhere the text and press tab on my keyboard. You see this shifts to the first tab. Now the second tab is here. You see these are the default tabs. We can change that tab position. I'll show you later on. Let's understand the basic thing first. Okay, again if I press the tab button, it goes to the second tab. Okay, in the same way, if I press the tab here on figure 1, it keeps on shifting to the other tabs. Okay, now I'll bring it back to the first tab and you'll see this is the second tab. Again if I press 3, again if I press the tab button, it goes to the third tab. Put my cursor in front of 4 and press the tab again, so again it shifts to the fourth tab. In the same way, this is how the tab works. These are the 9 figures I have typed, and I place it in 9 different tabs. Now next thing is we'll understand how to move the tab, or move, delete, or add a tab. Okay, so now what I do is, suppose if I want to remove these 3 tabs, we don't need these 3 tabs because there is no text written here. So what we do is, I'll simply put my cursor here on this tab and drag it down anywhere outside the ruler. Okay, see, it disappears, it deletes the tab. This is one way to delete the tab. Suppose if I want to move this tab to some other place or move it further, what I do is, I through my mouse, I click my mouse left button and drag it. Keep my cursor on that particular shape, a L shape, and drag it. See, that's moving. That's the tab position is changing. If I delete this tab by dragging it out of the ruler, the tab position is deleted, and the figure comes to its since the figure is not set to any tab, it by default goes near to its previous word. Okay, and if I add the tab again, suppose if I want to add a tab to this 9 number figure here, what I do is, again I go to the ruler on the top and I press my left mouse button. See, the tab is added. Okay, in the same way, in between, suppose if I remove this tab from here, the figure shifts to the next tab, and the next figure shifts to the next tab. In the same way, it keeps on shifting. Since the last figure doesn't have any tab, there is no space between 8 and 9 because there is no tab set. If I add a tab again here, the figure 9 shifts to the tab set to that position. In the same way, we can change the tabs positions by this way. This is the shortcut way of changing the tabs. This is how you change the tab. Okay, now in tab also there are other options. There are options of centralizing the tab or right aligning the tab. These are the few options. Suppose if I type I'll remove all the tab first. This is how we can remove the tab. This is the lengthy procedure. There is a short procedure to remove all the tab at once. I'll show that. Let's understand this thing first. Okay.